Yo, what is up, guys? And today we're going to be talking about a quality of life change coming to Epic 7 on the 27th of April. This is kind of getting swept under the rug because there is another event going on with the gear event and people are kind of focusing on that. But we also have another change coming that will probably help you guys a lot, especially if you're new to the game and honestly even if you're in the late game. And even if you are in the late game, it is a nice change to actually help you manage a lot of your gear and stuff. So looking at the first change, guys, if you look at the center bottom of the screen, you'll see the show equipment score. Now basically what you can do now is actually sort your equipment by equipment score and also actually see the equipment score on your items. Equipment score is kind of like a gear score system that is being used kind of third party with like the Fribbles optimizer, but now you're going to see that it is part of the game now known as equipment score, and basically pieces of gear will get value. Now I think the way that they calculate the equipment score is going to be different from how Fribbles does, but it is still a good measure. Now it's hard to say which one is going to be a better estimate of how good the gear is, but for the most part, you can pretty much just look at this in game now without having to open up a second app and actually have to be able to actually look somewhere else to actually find out if your gear is good or not. Another pretty nice change coming to the game is you can actually start to extract your level 90 gear that is reforged already. Now this is nice because a lot of the gear you reforge in the early game, you're not really reforging for long-term use. You're most likely going to end up only using it for a bit or for PvE, and later on you won't really use it and you'll have a lot of unwanted inventory space filled up with that unwanted gear. And that's the case for me as well, but now you can actually extract that level 90 gear and get a lot of cores. You see you can get 240 here, which is pretty insane. Now, there are going to be other changes that they didn't really show in the video here. It was kind of like hidden behind all of the content in the equipment score system and the extracting system. But like I said, there's an equipment score system that will be calculated based on main stats and their amounts and substats. Level 90 gear can now be extracted, and there is actually other stuff. If you actually waited till the end of this video, if you actually even saw this video, you're going to see now repeat battling and background battling will not be stopped anymore if you have a full hero or equipment inventory. This was super annoying because sometimes, depending on how things drop, like your repeat battles will stop after like 2 minutes, and maybe you went to do something else and you just realize you wasted an hour of repeat battling. So now if you start a repeat battle, it'll always go to the end. Another thing is the level 44 equipment will no longer drop from side stories and special side stories, and the chance of level 44 equipment dropping from unrecorded history and the book of memories will be significantly decreased. Now this is nice because it'll make it so you don't have to clear inventory as frequently to actually restart your repeat battles and background battles. The thing is though, the level 44 equipment was such a good source of equipment experience for speed chasing, especially, and for upgrading your gear. So hopefully they'll compensate this with more charms. Otherwise, I think this is not even a good quality of life change. It's just a nerf to upgrading equipment. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this quality of life update, guys. Pretty cool. I think Smilegate is actually listening to a lot of people now. I'm very excited about this background battle not being stopped anymore because trust me, that was super annoying because of the fact that you just AFK for a minute and then come back and you would just miss out on an hour of farming. So that's pretty much it for this video though, guys. If you guys are asking about collab news, I don't know, but hopefully they will release more info in the future, and I hope you guys have a great week. Peace.